All right, let's dive into AI and Aussie councils.
Yeah.
Imagine a council that uses AI to personalize
Yeah.
your interactions
Right.
and speeds up services like crazy,
Yeah.
and then frees up staff to focus on the really tricky stuff.
Yeah, that's the promise of AI for local government.
Especially here in Australia.
Yeah, particularly here in Australia, where we have over 500 councils serving such diverse communities.
You sent over some fascinating research on how councils are using AI, and honestly, some of these examples are mind-blowing.
They are really interesting.
We'll also look at some of the real struggles councils are facing with large-scale AI adoption.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, it's not all sunshine and roses.
No, it's not.
So let's start by highlighting the potential of AI for local councils to improve citizen experiences.
Okay.
Faster service,
Yeah,
more personalization, smoother processes.
definitely.
And we know that councils are starting to test the waters,
Yeah.
and some early adopters are showing some pretty impressive results.
Yeah, there's some really interesting case studies out there.
But large-scale AI adoption in Aussie councils faces hurdles.
Yes.
And we're going to break those down using the information that you've shared with us.
Perfect.
So AI awareness and understanding.
Okay.
65% of councils
Wow.
say this is a key challenge.
Yeah.
Many council members just don't get AI.
Hmm.
They might think it's all about surveillance or job losses, or they might have unrealistic expectations about what AI can do.
And that's a problem
Yeah.
because without that clear understanding,
Yeah.
it's tough to get buy-in and develop a solid AI strategy.
It's like building a house on a shaky foundation.
Exactly.
You're not going to get very far.
Right.
Okay, next we've got AI acceptability.
Okay.
30% of councils are struggling with this.
Yeah, and it's a tricky one.
Yeah, imagine the IT folks are on board, but other staff just aren't convinced that AI can make good decisions.
Mm-hmm.
So it's tough to convince people to trust a system that they don't understand.
That's right. So you've got to bring everyone along on that journey.
Yeah, and build that trust.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to organizational capabilities.
Okay.
A whopping 55% of councils say they lack the people, skills, and budget for sustained AI projects.
Yeah.
So think specialized roles, data management, training, it all adds up.
It really does. It's a big investment.
And then we get to the technical capabilities.
Okay.
This is the biggie. 70% of councils say tech limitations are holding them back.
Mm.
And data quality and integration are major issues.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to build a house on shaky foundations. That's what it's like trying to train AI on messy data.
A very good analogy.
You're not going to get very far.
You won't have a very stable structure.
And lastly, AI security, trust, and ethics.
Right.
45% of councils are worried about this, and rightly so.
Yeah, and they should be.
Data breaches, biased algorithms, these are serious concerns that can erode public trust.
Absolutely. You've got to get this right.
And we'll talk about Australia's AI ethics framework and why councils need to get this right.
Really important.
So before we move on, I do want to touch on some specific examples.
Sure.
Because you did share some really interesting things that councils are already doing.
Absolutely. There are some fantastic examples.
So we have the NSW planning system pilot,
Yeah.
where 16 councils are using AI to speed up residential development applications.
Yeah.
That's potentially a huge win for anyone who's ever dealt with council red tape.
But definitely, it can be a very long and arduous process.
We also have Maroondah City Council's Gen AI chatbot, which is helping council employees find information faster and summarize long documents,
Yeah.
like those insurance policies that make your eyes glaze over.
Absolutely. And who wants to read through pages and pages of legalese?
No one.
No one.
City of Sydney Council is using AI for their review process.
Right.
And that has cut down delays for complying development certificates by almost 40%.
Yeah. Huge efficiency boost.
Gold Coast City Council is using AI chatbots to offer 247 customer service.
Wow.
Imagine.
That's fantastic.
You have a question at 3 in the morning, you can get an answer.
That's right. You don't have to wait until business hours.
And lastly, Logan City Council is using AI for their smart parking solutions.
Right.
AI is helping drivers find parking spots in high-demand areas.
Particularly useful on the Gold Coast.
Less time circling the block, more time enjoying the Gold Coast.
Exactly.
So, what does all of this mean?
Well,
AI holds huge promise for improving how our councils work and serve us.
yeah, it's a really exciting time.
But getting it right is complex.
Definitely.
It's not just about the tech.
It's not just about plugging in a computer.
It's about building trust, addressing ethical concerns, and making sure everyone's on board.
It's about people.
In the next part of our deep dive, we'll explore a framework that can help councils navigate this complex landscape.
I look forward to it.
Stay tuned.
Okay.